Okay, third grade, now that you're done with both of your backgrounds, take a look at them. Hopefully your second one turned out better and that's the one that you're going to choose, but sometimes your first one just turns out better and you have beginner's luck. Once you're ready and the glue is completely dry, you can go ahead and grab your paint markers for your table, and we have 12 different colors to choose from. This part of the project is not a color project. Remember, we were working with colors that are contrasting. My only advice for choosing colors would be if you are on a yellow colored shape, don't use a yellow marker. If you are doing the red background, don't use a red marker. If you are doing a purple shape, don't use purple. Try to find a color that's going to stand out. Everyone will also have this small printout. This printout just has a few options of what kind of patterns we can put on our shapes or our background. It doesn't mean that you have to use these, but these are good examples at what we're looking for. And for those of you that like to look at something in order to draw it, this is a good sheet to look at. If you want to, you can mix and match. Maybe you want to do half on one side of the shape and half on the other. That is totally up to you. If you've never used a paint marker, you're going to hear the little metal ball that's inside, and what that does is when you shake it, it mixes the paint up for the marker. If you are somebody using the markers first for today, or even if you're one of the first people to use it, it's going to take a minute for you to prime it by shaking. And once you have shaken and taken the top off, if it's brand new, the tip is completely white. It doesn't even look purple yet. And that's because we need to get the paint to flow to the tip. So what you'll do on your cardboard is you will just push down and hold 1, 2, 3. Push down and hold 1, 2, 3. And the push down, you'll slowly start seeing the paint coming down into the tip of the marker. 1, 2, 3. You don't want to push too hard or you can break and snap that off. So it's just gentle. 1, 2, 3. And once you start seeing little dots, and once the tip of your marker turns the color that you're looking for, then you know that you're ready to go. Last week, I gave you guys a heads up that our tree is going to cover up some of the middle. We don't know exactly what it's going to cover up, so we're going to decorate the whole background. My advice to you is start decorating in the middle. That way, if you make a mistake or the marker is running or you do something that you don't like while you're practicing, it will get covered up by the tree. And as you get more practice and you work your way out, your outer shapes will be better. So you can use any of the colors, you can prime the markers, you can look at the sheet and use it, but your job for today is to just decorate using very simple patterns, either line or shape. Please do not color in the shape with the marker. These are not coloring markers. If you want to color in a small shape, that's okay, but we're not coloring this entire sheet with these kind of markers. So keep it simple. If you do need to color in something, make sure that you're coloring it in a small shape and not a large shape. Okay, third grade, once you've decorated all of your cutout shapes with the paint markers, just double check, make sure that things aren't blending in. For example, this pink didn't show up very good on this shape. So a way to help bring that out would be to just use another color that I already have on my sheet to bring it out by maybe outlining that shape. So that would be a good way to help anything that you may not really like. Outlining the shapes with the markers is a really nice way to help bring it forward. But we're not done. We're going to also go ahead and add patterns to the background as well. Now this is up to you. You can do a background that is the exact same for the whole background with the exact same color, or each section can be divided up into its own little shape. But again, try to stay away from colors that are close by. We really want these shapes to stand on their own. So if I'm doing a blue next to a blue, it's going to cause emphasis, and we want to save the emphasis for our tree at the end. So again, go ahead, add details. The nice part about this project is that if you start out big, you can always add smaller details. Wait, third grade, once you are done, you can go ahead and put this on the drying rack. And what you can do is you can move on to the next video.